is Hannah with Hannah Crafted Gifts, and I have my buddy Chandler here today because he is the inspiration for this video. So some of you may have seen Chandler. He likes to make sneak appearances in my unboxing videos. He loves the crinkling packaging sound when I'm unboxing those, and he also loves to get into my crafts just because he loves my attention, and so when it's going somewhere else he's always trying to get in on the action. But he is snuggled up with me here today in my crazy cat lady sweater. Put up the hood so you can really get the full crazy. And I say that as a term of endearment because, you know, people are crazy about all sorts of pets. For some reason, there's a stigma around cat craziness, but I own it. So I'm going to let Chandler roam around here while I share with you some projects that I've made with the Playful Pets Suite. So I'm sure he'll be back up here in a minute. Let me take that down. So the Playful Pets Suite came out in our annual catalog in June, and I was immediately interested. And my good friend and downline, Renee, actually gifted me some of the DSP, and I became obsessed. It was around the time I was moving, hence this video being 6 months late because of all the other things I've been doing in that time. Although there's no excuse, that's a long time. But anyway, I was supposed to be packing and cleaning and all sorts of other wrap up, and instead I was making these cards I'm going to share with you. I recently made another card, so I'll show you that because it's probably one of the more simple ones I'll show you. And this was meant to be, let me catch the glare, there we go, a thank you card for my sister-in-law, Jess, if you're watching. Chandler got very sick in the last couple weeks, so I decided to not wait anymore and make this video because I really want to share my love for him and my love for crafts that he inspired. So Jess has been really supportive. You can tell I'm getting a little emotional through this time because she's a vet tech, and so she's been helping us understand everything the vet's been saying and know how best to care for him. So I made this card. You're the cat's meow, Jess. This is some of the DSP, the Playful Pets DSP, which you'll see more later. It has all sorts of words associated with cats. And then you can see what looks a lot like a Chandler there. I was very pleased that the DSP had a Chandler looking cat in it. And this was actually on the edge of the DSP, so it cuts off half of him. So I decided to still use that by putting it behind this label, so it's like he's peeking out to say you're the cat's meow. So that's just a little thank you, and I decorated the envelope with a little meow and some footprints on the back, paw prints. That's from the 9 Lives stamp set, which is retired, but you can still get the punch to punch out this cat if you have 9 lives. You're also going to see, most of these are cats, but you're going to see a dog card, and I also used the Happy Tails retired set, and again, a dog punch is still available. This is where I got the paw print. You'll see the heart later and some of the sentiments. So anyway, I wanted to show you those. Unfortunately, I can't show you the Playful Pet Suite, even though I did buy all but the dies for my sister's birthday present. That's another part of the timing of this video. Her birthday was yesterday, and we're celebrating today. So I won't be sharing this till after she's received her gift, so it doesn't spoil the surprise. But I realized as I was wrapping it last night, I've had it again for 6 months. I bought it as soon as the catalog came out because I knew she'd love it. I've been saving it all this time. I could have showed you, but I was wrapping it last night, and as I wrapped the last piece of it, I realized this would have been good to have on my video. So instead, I'm just going to show you the page of the catalog real quick. I've got things falling out of my catalog. So this is page 40. Sorry, it's probably backwards, but you can see the designer series paper here. You'll see a lot of that again today. I also got her the Pampered Pets stamp set, the Playful Pets trim combo pack, which is 2 ribbons, a black and a white with like, well, you can see them here, with a striping. So the red has a white striping through it, and then the black and white twine, baker's twine. And then I got her the Playful Pets trinkets, which you can also see here, are a little, is that a heart or a paw print? A heart, but you know, it's a paw print upside down, and then a bone. So that's that. Let's get into these cards. So the first one I made, as I have things falling around here, you should see my desk, was this. I had a good friend, one of my fellow downline, who made a card with the unhappy cat that said hooray. It was a different hooray, but it totally tickled me. And I have this old retired Celebration set. So Celebration, the annual sale, which is going on now, June through February. A couple years ago, I got this, what's it called, Reverse Words set. And I immediately thought that it could look like the cat knocked over his bowl of milk and then wrote a sarcastic hooray in the milk. Is that crazy? Like I said, a little crazy here. Chandler's looking away, he's embarrassed. So that was my very first card. I thought that was funny. And then to keep the spill theme going, I wanted to create what I try to avoid every day when I'm crafting with Chandler. So this is a cat who's gotten into an ink bottle that they've spilled and then walked all through. The ink bottle came from, it starts with Art DSP, another retired DSP. I cut that little bottle out. And then I used a best friend leaves a paw print on your, and it's supposed to say heart, but I stamped it so that it just says ... art. Because that is my life. And there's the cat licking off his dirty paws. Naughty cat. Okay. This was another quick, simple card just for you. This was the thank you card I gave to Renee for gifting me the DSP. It's got this either fur or scratch DSP in the background, which she didn't much like, so I was trying to redeem it for her, and I think she liked it a little better after this, she said. So there's that. Then we've got this one here, again, all the words in the background, and these two cats fighting over a feather that I fussy cut out from the DSP. Lots of fussy cutting. The dies, I think, cut out some of the cats and dogs from the DSP, but not all of them. So luckily I like fussy cutting, so I was happy to do that. And this one does have a sentiment on the inside, friends forever. That should be you, right? Kind of like the just for you. I love my puns. And you can see the little tails wrapping around on the inside. I didn't want to cut off their tails. So there's that one. This one was truly inspired by Chandler. True love has 4 paws. And again, a heart is the base of the paw upside down, right? So I had the hearts kind of turn into the paws here. And on the inside, just a little paw and heart in the corners there. So there's that one. That one's for you, buddy. There you go. There he is. Maybe he'll come back in frame. Oh, there he is. You can see him down there. Say hi, Chandler. All right. This is another You're the Cat's Meow, all the meows in the top. And this was some baker's twine. I didn't want to use my sister's because, again, I was saving it to give her as a gift. So this was some other baker's twine I used, but the pink and white matched. And I ran that kind of all around the seam of the card here. And you can see the meow is supposed to look like a word bubble coming out of this very snobby cat's mouth. All right, I did use the stamp from the Playful Pets, Pampered Pets stamp set from the Playful Pets Suite. It's a lot to remember. Hope your day is a real treat. And so I've got another cat that looks a little like Chandler since he's a Siamese tabby mix, what's called a lynxie. And they're getting ready for their treat, their fish on top of their bowl full of fish. And of course, you got all the fish in the background. And then this one, Keep Calm and Wag On, and the rough, so it's like there's a dog barking in the doghouse, and the cat's like, oh wait, what? Why did I decide to sleep here? All right, this is another unhappy cat for a sympathy card, and let me get it to pop. It's sat for too long in my box full of cards, so it's gotten a little squished. So this was inspired by the catalog. They have a dog in a vellum cone, so I put the unhappy cat in a vellum cone and did so sorry for a sympathy card. And I've got these cones in the background, and the way I hid the glue dot is to put one of these paws that I just used a hole punch to punch out the paws from the DSP, and I put that in the middle right over the glue dot. So it added some interest, and then you don't see the adhesive through the vellum since it's see-through. I love that unhappy cat. Okay, so here's some more fancy fold cards. So again, inspired by Chandler. A friend like you comes around once in 9 lives. And there are 9 cats and 9 dogs, actually, on the DSP that you can cut out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sitting on a pedestal up there, 5 batting at a feather ball down there, and then when you flip it over, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9 on the back. Now it's a little bit of a glare, so hopefully you can see that. All 9 cards for the 9 lives. Chandler front and center with all of his toys that he doesn't play with. He does not like to play with toys. It's very odd. I've tried to buy him every toy that I could find for cats. Instead, he likes trash, like little bits of paper and things that I unwrap my crafts from. All right, and then this one, Always in Your Heart. Again, Chandler front and center. And this highlights the words in this word DSP, which I just love. So we've got yawn, because this cat looks like he's yawning. Love, because I love Chandler and he loves me. Paw, because that's what that cat's doing. Snooze, that's what that cat's trying to do if that cat wasn't bothering him. Meow, this cat looks like he could have just meowed, I think, looking up expectantly. And then purr, the cat that's given himself a little bath. Now, there are 7 sentiments on the paper, and so you might be thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th one? Well, jump. So this is a wiper card. So that's the little surprise when you pull the card. And that I actually learned from a tutorial that Renee did. She learned it from a tutorial herself, but I always watch hers to learn what she's learning. So Renee Ewert's video on the wiper card is what taught me that. Love that. So then for my sister's birthday, like I said, we're celebrating that this weekend. I have the cat. She has a dog. They're actually about the same size, same colors. I wish they were best friends because they would be so cute together, but they tolerate one another at best. Anyway, she is a dog person, and so I made her this card for her birthday. So you can see it's got, what, 5 of the dogs on the front there. It says happy birthday, of course. All the dog words in the background. The dog words, by the way, if you're wondering, are love, bark, woof, dig, chase, scratch, wag, play. So there you go. All right, and this is also a wiper card. So there are the other 4 dogs, and this one looks the most like her dog. He's a Shih Tzu, and this looks more like a girl Shih Tzu, although people put bows on their boy Shih Tzus too. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose, but her dog is not this fancy. He is a little scruffier, which we all like. We think that's cute, but this is like the show dog version. So anyway, since that's the closest to her dog, I wanted to put him there, and I think it's kind of funny because it makes this happy birthday seem sarcastic. I see that dog being like, why'd you dress me up for your birthday? It's your birthday. Anyway. And then I can write my message here on the back. I've got my brand stamp in the bottom corner there, which tucks in. So I'll write her birthday message there. And I made her an envelope as well. So hers says rough, rough, and it's got the paw prints on the back again. So I think that's it. But lots of cards that I had lots of fun making, and Chandler had lots of fun getting in the way of, as usual. Thank you so much for letting me share that with you, and share my crazy cat love with you. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would enjoy other show and tells, events, tutorials, unboxings, or pass it along to someone who you think would. You're welcome to share it. You can follow me on all my social media under Hannah Crafted Gifts, and happy crafting.